Patty Crumbs killed, 2 injured in St. Mary Bar shooting. The St. Mary Police Division have launched a high-level investigation into a deadly shooting incident that occurred in a bar in Galena St. Mary early Sunday morning. Reports are that about 12 a.m., 3 patrons were inside the establishment when a lone man entered, made a purchase request, and then opened gunfire, hitting all 3 individuals. 2 of the injured were reportedly rushed to the Portmore Hospital by residents, where they were admitted, one in serious condition and the other in stable condition. The third person, 49-year-old Rodolph Beckford, also called Patty Crumbs, a truck driver of the community, was later discovered unresponsive at the scene with what appeared to be multiple gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead at the Portmore Hospital. The St. Mary Police are reassuring residents that every effort is being made to identify and apprehend the person responsible. Increased patrol and operational activities are being carried out across key areas to enhance public safety and maintain order, the police noted. Citizens are reminded to stay calm and to continue supporting the police by sharing any information that can assist with the investigation. Individuals may contact the Portmore Police at 876-994-4222, 876-333-9530, or the nearest police station. 14-year-old boy among 2 killed in motor vehicle crashes between Friday and yesterday. A 14-year-old boy is among 2 people who died in motor vehicle crashes in St. Katherine and Westmoreland between Friday and yesterday. Their names have not been released. In the latest incident at around 10:30 a.m., police report that a 69-year-old pedal cyclist died after he was involved in a crash with a Honda Accord motor car along Featherbird Lane in St. Catherine. The details of the incident have not been released. In the other incident on Friday at about 10:30 a.m., the police say the 14-year-old died after a motorcycle he was aboard crashed into a Toyota Coaster bus at the intersection of Robbins River Road and Oniton Road in Westmoreland. The boy was a pilot aboard the motorcycle was pronounced dead at hospital. Investigations continue. Poster destruction and intimidation, claims mount as election campaign heats up. Tension are flaring in several constituencies across Jamaica as members of the 2 major political parties trade accusations of political sabotage, violence and destruction of campaign materials. The events are raising fresh concerns about the tone and conduct of the general election expected by September. In St. Thomas Eastern, incumbent Member of Parliament for the Jamaica Labour Party, Dr. Michelle Charles, on Sunday condemned what she described as a systematic removal of her campaign material by People's National Party activists and a physical attack on a supporter. "My campaign has been systematically targeted by the People's National Party activists who have destroyed our campaign material. I cannot guarantee the safety of PNP campaign material because despite my appeal for restraint, the PNP has been viciously provoking my supporters." Charles noted this statement and further noted that the police report has been filed regarding the alleged beating of a team member. She also acknowledged a circulated video showing JLP supporters removing PNP material, saying all lawfully erected materials and candidate boards must be allowed to contend in the finest traditions of our democratic processes. Early on Sunday, PNP supporters leveled accusation against JLP supporters about similar activities involving campaign material from the camp of PNP caretaker and councillor Yvonne Rosemary Shaw, Charles' opponent. They pointed to 2 videos that have surfaced online purportedly to show men removing campaign material in Leith Hall and other parts of St. Thomas Eastern. Items belonging to the JLP and Dr. Charles were left untouched. Also last night, Shaw raised concern about intimidation after alleging that a group of gunmen descended on Duckfield as 4 buses were departing the community for a PNP rally. She did not mention any specific affiliation of the purported gunmen. "Comrades, we know the names. Those names have been given to the police," Shaw said at the meeting. "Let us turn back gangsterism. Let us turn back cronyism. Let us turn back nepotism." Head of the St. Catherine Police Division Superintendent Mitchell Campbell said complaints have been received from both sides. The reports out of St. Thomas mirror accusations coming from at least two other constituencies, including St. Catherine East Central and St. Elizabeth North Eastern, where candidates have also raised alarm about the destruction of campaign items and political intimidation. On Sunday, JLP Member of Parliament for St. Catherine East Central, Orlando Terrelong, accused the PNP of engaging in what he called 1970s political division, fear and intimidation. Residents woke up on Friday morning to the horror of old-style politics as PNP gangsters vandalized Government Road that were repaired in 2022, their community with PNP slogan and the name of PNP candidates, Terrelong stated. Listing communities allegedly affected including South Barracks, Nevada, Nevada, among others. Terrelong warned Jamaicans not to surrender our communities to this kind of politics of desperation. Today, it marks up the street. Next week, it's marking up the homes. After that, it's telling you what color you can wear, who you can talk to. This is how freedom gets stripped away, he noted. Terrelong is to be challenged by PNP Raymond Price. Meanwhile, Zilika Jess, the People's National Party caretaker for St. Elizabeth Northeastern, took to Facebook to hit back at complaints reportedly made by her JLP rival and incumbent MP Deborah Slowly, whom she labeled as the outgoing MP. For weeks, we have been suffering at the hands of hoodlums, Jess said, claiming that her materials were repeatedly destroyed in Balaclava, Rocky Hill, Burnt Savannah, and Black Street. I spoke to the outgoing MP about it. He did nothing. She added, now the outgoing MP has the audacity to be complaining about his material being removed. What the heller? While Jess said she did not know if anything was actually removed from her opponent, she declared, I cannot say that I will be showing any tears for their alleged loss. The rising temperature in the campaign has triggered caution for the country's leaders. On Saturday night, Prime Minister Andrew Holness warned Labourites against destroying opponents' materials. Posters and flags don't win an election, Holness said at the meeting in Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Respect the other party's posters and flags, leave it alone. Last week, the Electoral Commission of Jamaica, in its capacity as political ombudsman, appealed for calm, urged all party and supporters to refrain from removing or defacing campaign materials. St. Catherine couple charging alleged $2 million theft from wife's workplace. A St. Catherine couple has been charged in connection with the alleged theft of over $2 million from a business establishment in Old Harbour, where the wife served as a branch manager. Police say the woman admitted to diverting the funds to assist with family-related emergencies, according to a statement issued on Sunday. Sasha Smith Ebanks, 32, and her husband, David Ebanks, a 42-year-old businessman, both of Grenada Boulevard in St. Catherine, have been charged with larceny as a servant, conspiracy, and receiving stolen property. According to the Old Harbour Police, the alleged incident took place at the Gutters Base business between July 14 and July 23. An internal audit reportedly revealed that over $2 million in cash was unaccounted for from lodgements made during that period. When questioned, Smith Ebanks reportedly confessed to taking the funds and handing them over to her husband for what she described as family emergencies. A report was made to the police, and both individuals were taken into custody. Following a question and answer session conducted in the presence of their attorney, the couple was formally charged. They are scheduled to appear before the St. Catherine Parish Court on September 26. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.